That's Sakurajima in Kagoshima. Kagoshima prefecture is in Kyuushu. The last eruption was 1914. I haven't seen a volcano this close. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Today's topic is why did I quit my comfortable IT job in Tokyo? Well, let's talk about it. I think one of the first reasons is, if you follow my channel, you know that I'm a self-taught web developer. Actually, it doesn't matter that I'm a web developer or not. The point is it's self-taught. So if I can teach myself that, what else can I teach myself? Can I teach myself business? Can I teach myself sales? Can I teach myself life stuff or business stuff? And so after I went through the teaching myself how to code, I started to be interested in other things like, let's say, business, sales, just other things related to business and IT. So because of that, that's one reason, is that I don't just want to code every day. I want to try other things. I want to meet different types of people and things like that. So that's one of the reasons. So a lot of these things have to do with personality. So another one is I don't like staying in one place. And it doesn't just mean location. It also means mind, or what my mind is doing. Staying in one place, I feel stuck. And so if I just keep coding front end and just going to an office every day and have that same pattern, I get really bored and I really want to try something different. It doesn't mean I have to travel per se. It means I have to be pushing myself to try something new. So that's another reason. The next one is, most of these are personality based. I don't like following groups. I don't like being in a group. It's not my personality. And I think I felt that from high school to university, even before that. I really hated being in a group. Why? I don't know, just personality. There are some, how do you say? I can work together with people, that's fine. I'm very respectful to people. But belonging to any type of group, whether it would be a company or a religion or just anything group, and this is a personality thing, like, so everyone's different. Some people like that. Some people like to be in a group and have friends, which is why I probably don't have many friends now. I have no friends, maybe. I'm a bit of a loner. So maybe I like being alone, but doesn't mean I don't like people. I like people, but on a one-to-one basis. Another one is, if you're in a company and you're working on something, you can't say no to it. You can say no, but it won't put you in a good situation in the company. And that's fair because they pay you a monthly income guaranteed for you to help them produce something. And if you don't like it, you either, I don't know what you do. What do you do if you don't like the kind of project you're working on? You can't just, you can quit. That's what I did. But not just because of that reason. But what I'm trying to say here is that the reason I quit the job is I didn't want to do some certain things, but the company pays you money. It's kind of a fair deal. They pay you and you work for them. I'm not against capitalism, or I don't think transactions are a zero-sum game. I think there are benefits for both sides. Of course, one side usually gets the better outcome, but hey, what do you want? Like perfectly equal transactions? I think that's a bit impossible. So yeah, doing my own thing, trying my own thing. I failed maybe 2 or so, maybe 3. I try to make my own applications, or not startup. Let's just say I try to make my own web service or application 3 times. Each time failed, but if I were to be employed at a company, that time would be used on something else. So yeah, trying what I want whenever I want. That's really important. Another one I felt it was quite interesting is I don't believe in most products. So when I was working in this company, my first job, which I have a lot of respect for, I didn't believe in the product. And that's really hard for me, to be working on something I don't believe in. Maybe this is a millennial idea or a new idea of the young kids, but I don't believe in it. It's hard to wake up and feel really like I want to do anything. So that's some type of emotional thing as well, maybe. Millennials now really want to be impactful or have some meaning, and maybe Generation X or before that was just get the job done and get paid and get out. I don't know too much. I'm not an expert on society, but that's for me. That's just my thing. Another one is I don't like offices. Certain offices are nice. Like that WeWork is really nice inside. I don't like the whole culture about it, but the inside is really nice. Maybe I'm a complaining, whining millennial, but I'd prefer home or my kitchen table. So yeah, offices suck in general, but it makes sense because I'll make a video about freelancing and remote work, but yeah, I just don't like offices. The lights are too bright, the aircon's too high, or the aircon's too low. You can't control anything. People are noisy. People come up to you and just start talking to you, and you're like really busy, and they want to talk about, I don't know, soccer. Or did you see the news? Who cares? I can't change the world. We're not saving the world here, guys. We're just in the office coding some JavaScript. You can look at dolphins. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like looking at dolphins captured. I'm not a vegan or anything like that, but it doesn't feel good to see captured animals. I prefer to eat them. No, I'm just joking. You can eat them, I think. I don't know if you can eat them. You can eat whales around here. My number one rule of eating animals is if you think it's cute or nice, just don't eat it and leave everyone alone. Another one is wasting time. And so I think it's really important for me that I spend my time the way I would like to. Again, I'm a millennial that's selfish, maybe. Let's go on this side. Looks interesting. Time is a valuable thing. It's the greatest thing we have. And if I'm doing something I don't like, I don't do it. And it might cost me. I might have to live in a poor place on the floor. But for me, that's the most important thing is my time. I think the last point is I wanted to be free. What does that even mean? What does it mean? Well, for each person, it means something different. But for me, what is freedom? Okay. So this is where we're going into some interesting topics. Freedom is me doing what I want when I want. But not anything, but I mean to a certain point. So freedom for me is doing what I want when I want. And that's probably the same for most people. And the fact that if you work in a company, you have to go there 5 days a week from, let's say, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. or, this kind of 9 to 5 or 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So a 9 to 5 takes out the best hours of your day. In return, though, they offer you security to pay your monthly bills, to pay for that nice mansion that you just mortgaged 35 years of your life to finance your nice new your 5-year lease on your Jeep Wrangler, because you saw this guy in Tokyo drive it and he was vaping and he had a really hot chick next to him, and you go, bro, if I had a Jeep Wrangler, I would be the man. I'm just joking here, but I'm not joking. So they finance security. And for me, once you are, nothing is for free, of course, but once that happens, they own a certain time of the day. They own 5 days a week, basically. And you're not just going to quit because that nice apartment that you pay $1,000, $2,000 a month is pegged to your income. And you can't just quit and do your own thing because the cost of living is extremely high. So freedom. And I think if anyone here is watching, no one watches me who owns a company or is a freelancer, but I think that is maybe the reason why many people go into trying their own thing. I'm failing big time. I'm failing so much trying to do my own thing. But I would rather do it this way than be secure in a company getting paid 100K plus a year. I've been offered, not exactly 100K, but I've been offered very comfortable packages to work in a company. And it's not worth it for me. For some people, everyone's different. We're in different stages in our life. But for me, I don't need security. I find my own security. I do it myself. Another reason I quit my comfortable company job is I can't shut up sometimes, like now. If something is really not, if I really don't like it, I might just say something out loud. And saying that, it will get you in trouble. And this goes back to the group thing. Groupthink gets you in trouble if you have a big mouth. I don't have a big mouth, but if something is dumb, I kind of just say, hey man, this is, why do I have to declare my gender and sexual orientation in a meeting? Like, what is this? What are we doing, guys? So I'll say it like that. But if you work at any of these companies in tech space, you have a bunch of, I don't want to say the word, I think I get in trouble if I say it. But you have these guys who play a certain culture game. And if you're not in it, you're in trouble. If you're not in it, you're done. They're going to get you. Maybe this is really extreme, but maybe this is another topic for why I don't want to work in a Western IT company, get in trouble just for thinking something that a lot of people agree with in East Asia. If you've watched this far, thank you. And it's all 10 of you who did. But thanks for watching. And of course, as I always say, add me on the socials, add me on LinkedIn. And if you're an engineer, you want to work in Japan from overseas, junior to pre-mid, junior to mid, or even senior, I can probably hook you up. But maybe next year I can start helping senior devs. For now, I'm helping out the little guys. So Devipo, check it out in the description below, and I'll see you guys when I see you. I have to go back to work now in my crappy hotel. So just about the work. So I taught myself how to code, and then that took a year. Just to let you guys know again, there's another video about me talking about it. Just check it out. 1 year to become a web developer. But I worked in a company for about 3 years and a little, 3 years and a bit, and I think I learned enough there. There's a point where you learn enough. And what I mean by enough, but it means that if there's something I want to make, I think I can make it. I'm not saying that I have the best code or you can check out all my TypeScript is perfect or that mumbo jumbo, because in the business world, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whether you use Banana.js or TypeScript. What matters is that when I push that button, does it connect me to A, B, or C? When I do this, does it do that? And I know engineers are really gonna hate me about this, but end users don't see your code. So only other engineers. So I'm probably just saying engineers will hate me. So anyway, the point is 3 years is enough to do what you want to do. That's my opinion. That's my experience. So 3 years as a front end and a bit of back end is enough to do what you want to do. And what I'm doing now is what I want to do.